Here's Barnes, Scotty B, Thad Young to the cutting Barnes, slam dunk.
Right there, old school give and go. Give it, move, and make sure you get it back.
Toppin, batted out, scooped up. Flynn on the run, up top. Oh, Precious calling for it. Thaddeus Young on the court, quickly, tough angle. Raptors get a stop. Boucher now is going to run the floor. Boucher to Trent Jr. with a slam.
Right off the glass, you see Chris Boucher pushing it down the floor, looking like a young Magic Johnson. Dishing it to Byron Scott.
Some rhythm here. Ultimately, not that matters, but for the Raptors, I see OG find some rhythm. Maybe Scotty Barnes put an exclamation point on his big.
When you're a young team on the road, you might as well give yourself 2 for 1.
Fans on their feet. Shot clock down to 3. Trent Jr. Bucket. 117, 115. Shot doesn't go. Barnes. They go to Shingun.
People, the juice is going.
Trent Jr. checks in for Birch. To the rim. The crowd.
Gary Trent Jr. Matty D. Here we go. It's coming.
Yeah. 30 to go. And a turnover.
City game right here. Scotty Barnes, hello! Taking it with
Young with a rebound. 8-point game. Watanabe runs the floor. And the foul.
well, hey, ahead. And Watanabe, you know that when you watch him play. It's full steam ahead.
To Barnes, Scotty up top. How about Charlotte and Chicago?
My goodness.
39. Siakam counted and the foul.
Speaking of Mike, watch him right here. Going to work on Matthews. Now you see me. Now you don't. Into the jump hook.
So a 7-point game. Pascal with the steal. Pascal to the rim. Setting the tone. Siakam. Up top, Birch. Ken Birch flying high.
Pascal Siakam.
Trent Jr. Embiid with it. Embiid over Thaddeus Young. And that shot doesn't go. Here's Achua quickly into the front court. And a transition 3 from Precious Achua.
I don't know what I tell you, what I tell you.
You did. You did, you just wait. You wait till April. He's going to be getting a rebound. He's going to pull up in a transition 3.
And you're going to forget about Kyle Lowry.
Harden with Achua on him. 1:35 to go. Harden loses it. Siakam lead past Scotty. Here's Barnes.
Really love James Harden losing a little bit, getting the ball out. And once Scotty is in,
This is a playoff preview. Woo. Here's Siakam spinning over Harris. Rebound, put back, and the foul. Big time.
you don't see this much. This is absolutely special. Push it up there, nice flick, and then having a quick jump. That's a quick hop. Second jump to get the and one putback. You're not going to see many players that have that ability.
You hear it. Siakam, 3-4 from three-point range here tonight. And taken away by the veteran. Siakam. Oh, how sweet it is.
Going down is 7-2. You can shoot over and you can lean back like a recliner chair and still have that touch. That's special.
Pascal, the touch and the foul.
And you see him right here. 1, 2. 2 dribbles from half court to get the foul. Not many offensive players can do that. Not many players at all can do that. All you can ask for. contest the mid-range shot.
Siakam. Right by Danny Green. He's got 23.
And that's just so awkward and unique at the same time.
Today to this game, so I can hear the fans and everybody.
We know you're an immaculate hitter, but can you shoot the basketball?
I think I can shoot a little bit because I got one in my house, but this one is way different.
Thank you so much. Hey, have a great season, sir. Thank you, Matt.
Pascal, you love watching him. He's got 11 points, 4 assists in the quarter, and there's a turnover. Trent Jr. with a slam dunk, and the Raptors lead by 3, 220. And short. Once again, Raptors, you have a Chua there on the initial guard, and Siakam steps up. Pascal, Siakam up top, 10 seconds, tied at 85. Gets a screen, Paul Reed on him here. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, Siakam, the quick move. Oh! Spicy P! And Boucher is holding his face. He's still down. Up top. Barnes, a slam dunk. Boucher slowly. Left elbow of Tobias Harris.
And look at that pass right there. Again, Pascal breaking the defense down.
Raptors struggling to get this offense back on track, but the denial there. Here comes Pascal. And give it to Trent Jr. on the find from Siakam.
I was trying to tell Kyle the other day, the Raptors got the better end of that trade.
What did he say?
It doesn't lie.
Siakam now. Lead pass it to the slam dunk. Raptors 55. Van Vliet across the timeline. Barnes. Scotty with the left. The iron.
Contesting. This is your matchup right here, right? You like this number right here for Siakam.
Siakam attacks. Fred, 3. Yes! In a Cleveland loss, they clinch a playoff spot. Fred attacks. Boucher, 3. Rattles it in. Raptors are 6 for 25 from 3. Hawks have made 10. Van Vliet on the inside now sends it to Boucher once again.
Great guy, did a phenomenal job at Georgia Tech. Some big-time teams back in his day.
No question about it. He had Chua with the.
Here we come, incoming. How precious Matty D! Hello!
By the way, that should have been an angle. Birch, good job on the box out.
He'll take shots sometimes that you're like, what? He'll take it though.
In.
Oh yeah.
Pascal, the spin over top. Capella, put him on your top. Raptors by 6. Double. Boucher, extra pass. Scotty in the corner, and the 3. It's good.
Excellent. Is on the same page. Break down the defense. Do your job. Bring 2 defenders. Now do your job. Make an extra pass, and now you do your job. Complete the play.
10 on the shot clock, double. Thaddeus Young sends it opposite corner. Big time bucket. Barnes up top. Raptors by 11. Scotty right to the rim with a slam dunk. Big time. He had 15 early, but the last couple of possessions taking it right to the iron. Trent Jr., the 3, and Anunoby, and a foul.
Doing a good job running the floor. Fred VanVleet got the ball up fast, got in their approach coming out of halftime. More intensity on defense.
Fred with a 3, good. Wagner. Here's Boucher. Slam dunk.
A lot. You want to foul, you want to play defense without fouling. Right there, nice steal from behind.
Pascal lays over Barnes and the two-handed slam.
Thought he had an easy lane. Fred still poked from behind.
Van Vliet, Siakam, Anunoby. Great dish.
Watch Van Vliet here. And that creates an easy 2 for Pascal Siakam.
15th turnover. Layman, his pass to Okogie, picked off by Barnes. Flying in.
Scotty Roy right here to pick off. Going coast to coast. Hello! Having OG Anunoby watching him back on the court. He's so dependable. His effort.
Young with the throwdown.
Here we go. Hello! I'm losing my voice.
At halftime. Pascal with Vanderbilt all over. Drive, kick, three. Turns it over. Young ahead now to Anunoby. Slam dunk. He's got 18 in the round. Russell short. Van Vliet ahead now. Pascal out on the run up top. 19-6 run at home. However, over the last 26 games, Jack, they're 18-8 at home. Barnes. Oh, the OG. Oh my!
Beautiful passing that time.
Fred freed up. No, OG on the offensive glass. Fred turns, fires, yes! Van Vliet now into the front court. Step back three. Yes, he did! Freddie All-Star! Timeout, Boston! Letting him go now a little bit. And at that end, here's Barnes. Straight down Main Street. Scotty.
Use the 3 and make the 3. Half their shots tonight have come from 3 in Boston.
Spinning, finishing. Hands back and
Monday night, another opportunity.
and Watanabe with the cut.
We'll be getting some extra minutes here.
Just continue to execute. Minute in now to the fourth quarter. Here's Scotty. Great look. And then the ability of OG to handle it. Barnes. Here's Boucher, the 3, let it fly!
You're picking up a game on either Cleveland or Chicago. This game means a lot.
Here's Pascal, the 3, Siakam from Peterborough. Thunder for the highest percentage of points scored in the paint. Memphis leads the way, then San Antonio, Washington, Cleveland. OG with a slam dunk, he's got 8. On top, Siakam. By Markkinen, 5 on the clock, 4 on the clock. Step back, jumper, past the foul. To the foul line and get this.
This is him, just going to work. Great offensive players, they never see the person that's guarding them. They always are looking behind that person to see, when I do whatever I do.
1, Cleveland 10 and 11. Here's Precious. Barnes with the two-handed slam. Siakam lines it up, attack, spin, cycle.
Creating that wall, but you see Pascal going right, spinning back to the left.
And an air ball. Cavs have missed their last 6 to no logo. How sweet it is.
Be a skip pass, but guess what? I'm going to give it over top to a running Pascal Siakam.
Running on the floor, driving, stopping, the presence of Love. Oh, what a dish. OG, the finish. Barnes, oh my! You'll see that the right index finger, the denial, is still out. Setback last week. Watanabe with the denial. And the long rebound for Van Vliet up top. Boucher. Hey, go get it!
Bonjour! Look at this again. Bonjour! Can I do it one more time? Bonjour!
To Pascal.
He does that so well. Getting to the midpoint of the lane and hitting it back out.
Great screen by Burks. The cut off. Scotty Barnes.
Right into it. Beautiful play to high. Screen. Bang. Hello! Gorgeous pass that time by Van Vliet.
As you mentioned, the Raptors have been struggling in the half half-court offense finishing. And this is one way you can get off the snide. Get some turnovers again. As you see Scotty with a turnover.
Scotty B exploding to the rim. Defensively, keeping them in this game.
Staying alive right there, using this length, stripping James
Trying to read what he's going to do with the basketball.
It's impossible because he has so many tricks and he has the ability to get separation with a jump shot. So he's only a team effort. As you see Scotty Barnes with a nice one to a great shooter, transition shooter, defensive guy, just a winner overall.
Maxey misses, and then Pascal gets deep post position from him. Trent Jr., Achua, Barnes, Siakam, and Boucher. Here's Barnes with a three. Got it. And Scotty Barnes. And Siakam has it. Achua running the floor, and the slam dunk.
See, already making 2 3-pointers early in this game.
In his third season, out of Washington, Achua to Trent Jr. Raptors down by 6. Gary Trent Jr. This is the first. Achua back over to Scotty. To Trent Jr. the three. Yes, he did. Both teams have a foul to give. Pascal finds Trent Jr. He's going to take it and make it. Trent Jr.
Great opportunity. Crowd was in it and everything. He silenced everything with that.
Barnes turns the corner.
I just talked about Westbrook silencing the crowd, and Barnes picked it right back up.
1-point game. Disrupted by Kem Birch. Here's Barnes. Right to the rim, and the Raptors win.
Talking about getting points off of transition. Kem Birch doing a good job getting his arm in there and getting Scotty out.
Shua guards. Hartenstein scooped up. 3-on-1 break. Scotty.
A little bit. And make sure you don't jump. I'm telling you, don't jump. I said, don't do it. He did it.
For Covington. He's got a dozen. Right behind the back from the elbow. Oh! Now you see me, now you don't. Business on a Monday against the Lakers. And Lakers tonight on the road in Minnesota, they lost by 20.
Get out and run. Get another quick opportunity right here.
Trent Jr. with a three. No, Boucher, the length. 37.
And just Nick Nurse.
Precious Achua.
He managed this game so beautifully. Just the coaching was off the chart.
Yuta Watanabe. Good night, Denver. Brooks with the denial there, and then Barnes with the steal. Lead pass. Siakam over the shoulder catch. Oh, the spin move, and the bucket is good. Yeah. Scotty Barnes makes a quick, strong move. Two-handed slam.
Oh, blew by. See you, Jeff Green.
Sense of Achua there.
That's because you know you can't go past them. And now the offensive player.
Woo! Spin cycle.
The ball up. You see Pascal Siakam getting into the paint. Nice spin cycle action.
Season best is 42. Booker with the ball out of his hands. Deflected. Trent Jr. Lead pass. Gary Trent Jr. Sidestep. Shot no. Follow. Staying with it. It's Kem Birch.
And that's that size. Kem Birch getting inserted into the lineup. Matching the size of the Suns.
109-107. Raptors by 2. How about Birch? All over Booker leads to this. Barnes now. Scotty B to the rim. Timeout Phoenix. Raptors by 4. 1:43 remaining.
And look, turnover. Get it out. Let's run the floor. And we talked about it before. People gave up on the fast break, thinking it was going to be a make. Birch following it up. Great trap. Don't get the steal out of the trap, you get the steal out of the pass. And that was a good job by the Raptors. Offensive rebounding.
Achua with a rebound. And Precious, he'll dribble it up the court and throw it in. Coast to coast.
Grab you on the defensive side and look at Precious Achua. You don't stop me, I keep going. And I go up a little higher.
In Toronto, 99-95. Played exceptionally well that night. What a pass! Siakam, the slam dunk on the no-look from personal on Mikal Bridges.
And look at that, Matty. As soon as he gets the basketball, looks right under the basket.
The free throw line, batted away. And Van Vliet comes away with it. Here's Fred on the attack. Getting deep into.
Banton with it. And on the cross. Lob up for Achua.
See him break down. Watch this. Left to right crossover, leave him, and then lob it up. Good job.
They drop it inside Mobley. He's got 8 on the shot clock. The double. Barnes with the steal in transition. He's alone as he lays it up and in. Raptors bench wanted a foul on him. Suggs splits the defense right down the middle. Denied by Watanabe. Here's Boucher to Flynn. Flynn in the paint. Siakam for 2. Flynn with it. Barnes goes to screen. Flynn kicks. Watanabe 3. Connects.
Incentive. They know that, Dwayne Casey coached with Toronto and they want to get coach the W, so there's a little incentive there as well.
Seattle has a block by Birch.
Defensively, always seems to be at the right place. Nice job of coming over, not fouling, getting set.
Well, they're set now. Let's see what Toronto gets. Birch in the short corner. Oh, great ball movement and a reverse jam by
Anthony. Jerry McNamara. Hakeem Warwick.
Ken Birch keeps it alive,
nice.
And then will get the rewards. Great pass by
and great anticipation and knowing where to be.
And he finds Achua for the jam.
Did you see where his eyes were looking?
5 assists, no turnovers, and he's got a rebound here.
Pull up. Oh,
my! Malachi left the laundry on the floor. Claxton blocks. Scotty Barnes said no. Sorry, kitchen closes. Got a text from our man Nav Bhatia, superfan, saying it's going to be crazy tomorrow night.
Oh yeah.
Be nice to have the fans back. Delano Banton says, here's one deep in the
size of the backcourt.
Great defense by Thaddeus Young, moving his feet. Some of the Raptors tapping the top of their head, saying, on your head top.
That was impressive.
I've been impressed with this play tonight.
Yeah, you talk about scorching hot. He hasn't missed a shot either. That's 5 for 5 now, if I'm not mistaken.
Man, we're now popping the clutch. Malachi Leo, look at, I like that little hezzy right here.
Head up, you don't know what he's going to do. And that's the key for young point guards watching. The head is always
so good this time after the Flynn penetration. Griffin has the shot blocked, and with more.
I think we've been around each other way too long.
Raptors aggressive again, get another steal, and Barnes gets the jam.
And great pass.
Charlotte, 9th in the standings, Atlanta 10th in the standings. There's a sense of urgency from these teams right now.
And Atlanta is playing for their playoff life right now.
Van Vliet, 3-ball good.
Yes.
There you go. Look at it right here. Screen, and then right off the pitch play, knocking it down. Full-point play, Matty D. And I'm going to give a shout-out to my guy, Matty D. He's in Charlotte. A big shout-out.
Sam, we saw you talking with this guy, Thad Young. You had him at Minnesota's. Precious Achua. I'm shaking in my seat. Down.
Sam Mitchell, you got eye for talent. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, Jack, I could be blind in one eye and couldn't see out the other one to tell that he could play.
Man, oh man.
But then he realized, you know what, the front yard's pretty good. It's close to the water, close to the food. And I like the way Precious has kind of dialed it back.
Yes, he's staying in his lane now and playing at a high level.
Van Vliet says, how about that level in the bottom of the
just a step slow on all the rotations.
Trent Jr. 3 up top, good. Down the bottom of the well for GTJ. Maybe that'll spark the Raptors.
Yeah, that's kind of the way this entire half has felt so far. There's Gary Trent Jr. I mentioned that.
Now, you got time, right?
Young in, Barnes in, Trent Jr. Gets it down with 1:50 to go.
Dagger!
Pascal, met by Patrick Beverly. On a switch, spins away. And again, and a slam dunk. They let him play.
This right here, Siakam hooking up for Chua. Another masterful game with his playmaking. Oh, look at this. Joe Giannonobi, stand the ground, stand the ground.
Cutting off Noel. Now drives end line and denied. How about that, Joe?
Come on in here. Look at it right here. No.
It's been a frustrating night for Anthony Edwards. Just 3 points over 4 on the field, and the reverse slam dunk. Come up top, Raptors by 5. Minnesota has never led. Here's Chua, dumps it off. Barnes goes to work on the rim. Pascal over to Van Vliet. Pascal now finds Scotty over to Fred. Fred with a good look, and that ends the run behind the record held by Kyle Lowry.
I love my young buck Kyle Lowry.
200!
That record is by the Rockets.
Raptors lead by 19. And Birch.
Those buckets, but he did a good job of making something out of nothing. And Ken Birch picking up 94 feet, still trapping. Almost getting a turnover there. Still might get one.
OG gets one. Up top, Chris Boucher!
Making speed up. Right here, right there. Almost get a steal, but you end up getting a steal, getting on the ground. Then you get an alley-oop play. And then right after this, there's another opportunity.
Van Vliet finds Trent Jr. The 3! Bucket and book it! Trent Jr. knocks it down! Raptors lead by 5 with 15.3 to go.
And you see Bulls making a good deflection, but Gary Trent Jr. right there, being patient, get the steal. But look at this. You might ask, why is Gary Trent Jr. so wide open? Fred's using the
ball right to Van Vliet.
Shot doesn't go, and a rebound by Chua, and the Raptors lead by 7. Let's bring in Kayla.
Right, thanks guys. Well, talking to Justin Champagnie before this team headed on the road, he was telling
Siakam comes through with a big-time 3 and a 7-point lead.
Spicy pig in the house.
Down low, Giannis stolen away. Van Vliet ahead now. Here's Pascal and a foul on Allen.
Okay.
Yes, sir! That's right, Fred. Yes, sir!
That's what I'm talking about. Look at this big-time shot. Onions! Knock it down to Jimmy. Pascal Siakam wrapped the bench saying, and look at the defense. Fred Van Vliet, Chua turns him into the house. Hey, that was a great possession by the Jazz. So disciplined and patient, because the Raptors, that was excellent defense by them. They were flying all over the place.
Fred, oh! Freddie Logo knocks it down! The denial. Chua and Barnes now handles Tucker. Misses. OG, and there's life in Miami for Toronto. Under a minute to go. Down 1 with the ball. Pascal now. Double. Finds Fred from the logo. Freddie Logo! We'll see you in Cleveland.
Key West. Here it is right here.
16th consecutive.
Fred Van Vliet went over to the double, helped Siakam on Butler, and then the ball came out of the double, and now they couldn't get back to Hero. So tough one. I'm not sure if that was a set double or a random double. When you random double, tough to cover.
Oh, Freddie, Rockford's finest.
Found Hero opposite side, and then Fred VanVleet, Hero backing down. He got his feet below the three-point line. VanVleet burned him for a three. Now they got Gabe Vincent.
Freddie! Freddie! All-Star! Triple overtime. 122-117, Jack.
Wow. I tell you what,
two-possession game.
he read the switch beautifully on that. We'll have that replay momentarily.
Cleveland